Whitney, y'all. It was so funny. Like, people was texting me like, girl, they flying down Austin P in your car. I was like, Lord Jesus, don't wreck my car. What's up, YouTube? If you are new here, welcome to my channel. But if you are not, then welcome back. So y'all, today's video is gonna be a story time. So this story time is gonna be about the time that my car got stolen. So for those of you who don't know, I am from Memphis, Tennessee. I do live in Memphis, Tennessee. And everybody know that Memphis residents are, they look crazy. They look off the charts. The violence is off the charts. What's it called? The crime rates are off the charts. Y'all, Memphis people just crazy. And it's really the young people that's doing it nowadays. Like, y'all, this is how it happened. Well, I don't know how it happened, but this is how I found out. So I probably had to be at work around 1 o'clock on this day. Yeah, I had to be at work at 1 o'clock on this day. So y'all, I wake up, I, get ready for work. I do everything I gotta do. I fix me something to eat before work and all this. Like, I'm thinking I'm finna go to work, right? So I walk outside, I grab my keys, my purse, my everything, y'all. I walk outside and I don't see my car. So I know I had parked my car in the first parking space in my apartments. I parked my car in the first parking space, which is literally like as you walking down the stairs out of my apartment, like you can see that first parking space. So I didn't see my car. I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't park right there. Maybe I moved or something. Maybe I'm just thinking I thought I parked right here, but I didn't park right here for real. So I walk out, I look in the parking lot, I'm like, where the freak is my car? I don't see my car, right? So I'm just looking around. I look down, y'all. I see the glass on the ground. I said, well, I done got. They got me, y'all. So when I saw the glass on the ground, I knew, like, well, they stole my car. So in a moment, I won't say it didn't register because it registered, but at the same time, it kind of didn't register because, like, it didn't hit me. Like, I wasn't mad, I wasn't upset or anything like that. So the first person I called was my mama. So I called my mama. I was like, Mom, they just stole my car. She was like, you for real? I was like, yes, girl, I'm for real. They stole my freaking car. She was like, well, call and make a police report. I said, I'm about to do that now. So I hung up the phone with my mama. I called the police. I filed a police report, and it was like, somebody will be out to your residence in so-and-so time or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So I go back in the house, close the door, sit on the couch, and get to watching TV, waiting on the police to show up. I had texted my manager and everything and told him, like, well, my car just got stolen, so I don't know when I'm going to come to work, if I'm able to make it to work today. So he was like, damn, for real? Like, me and my store manager was like this. I worked at Aeropostale in the Oak Court Mall. I was the assistant store manager there, but I no longer work there, and that's gonna be another story for another video. But we was like this, like, for real, because he hired me back when I was 16 to work there as a regular sales associate. We was like this because we known each other. I known him since I was 16 and I'm 20 now. So I had told him, he was like, damn, for real? I was like, yes, bro. He was like, all right, just, take care of your business and, whatever. Come in whenever you can, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cool, y'all. So I'm chilling, waiting on the police to show up. If it ain't nothing dire, if it ain't no emergency, they're going to take their time. So the police get there, and I go outside. No, they cut it. Was like, they was like, you ain't got no dog or nothing to do with it. I was like, no, I don't got no dog. Let me answer this phone call. So y'all, my day on phone storage, I ran out of phone storage basically, so I just had to go delete a lot of stuff. But I was saying, so they gave me my case number, and that was like, the detective on your case will reach out to you and so amount of time. Y'all, the detective didn't even call me until like 2 days later. But yeah, so after they finished asking me all the questions and giving me my police report or whatever, so the lady officer walked out, right? You know, they was walking down. The lady officer walked out. Yeah, I'm closing my door and everything. The male officer knocked back on my door. So I opened the door, I'm like, yeah. And then he was like, sorry for your car being stolen or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then he was like, you live by yourself? I was like, yeah, I live by myself. And he was like, oh, okay, you know, just watch out or whatever like that, living by yourself or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, like, yeah, I do. Like, what's your point of telling me that? So I was like, yeah, I watch out and everything like that. And then he was like, so he was like, this probably got you stressed out, don't it? I was like, I mean, yeah and no at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Then he was like, well, shit, you probably need a drink right now, don't it? I was like, yeah, you right about that one. I definitely need a drink right now. And then he was like, what you want? I can go get it for you. I'll bring you a drink. I was just like, nah. He was like, why not? I can bring it to you. I was like, no, I don't need you to bring it to me. And then he was like, damn, we can't have a drink together. Like, sir, why is you flirting with me right now? My freaking car just got stolen. You up here flirting with me. Stop flirting with me. So I'm like, nah, I don't need it. I don't need no drink. Go on about your day. You did everything you could do for me. Go on about your day. Like, why are you flirting with me right now? Be for real. But after I did the police report and the police left and everything, I went to Facebook, posted pictures of my car or whatever, and told them my car was stolen. Let me know if y'all see the car. Share this, blah, 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 blah. Because these days, social media gets stuff done way before the police do. So I go to work and everything. My mama came and picked me up and took me to work. And while I'm at work, I'm on social media, like, you know, I'm looking. So somebody messaged me, somebody tagged me in this guy post because he said, if anybody, that was like, it's a wrecked Hyundai on Range Line in Frazier, the light's still on, it's still running, so-and-so, whatever. So something in my mind was just like, y'all, that's my car. Like, I know that's my car. A couple of other people had reached out to me too and was like, sending me pictures of the car. They was like, this your car, whatever. I'm like, no, that's not mine. So the dude that was like, it's a wrecked Hyundai on Range Line, in Frazier, so-and-so. I'm like, y'all, that's my car. It wasn't even no pictures, but I just felt it like, yep, that's my car. They wrecked my car. And I really didn't want them to wreck it because I don't have insurance on the car, because insurance is so freaking high because of the fact that everybody's stealing them in that area. So the insurance is sky high. Like, I couldn't find no insurance that was less than $500 for full coverage. Less than $500, I couldn't find no insurance, y'all. So I didn't have no insurance on the car because, baby, I'm not rich yet. I can't afford $500 insurance on top of a $450 car note. On top of my other bills, rent, light bill, phone bill, all that. I got other bills to pay. I can't afford to be giving $1,000 a month to my car right now. So I didn't have insurance on the car, y'all. But y'all, I just knew that was my car. So I didn't want them to wreck it because I knew, like, dang, like, I don't got insurance. I'm not gonna be able to get that car fixed if they wreck it, if they don't total it out. So I really feel like, though, the only way I got the car back was because they wrecked it. But I just knew that was my car, y'all. So when I got out, I sent it to my mama. When I got off of work, we went to the spot. But we went to the spot where they said it was wrecked it. And it wasn't there, of course, because it was probably like 2 hours ago. But I couldn't get off work to, go see. I had to wait. So we go to the spot, but it was no car there. We drove up and down Range Line, up and down Whitney, y'all. It was so funny. Like, people was texting me like, girl, they flying down Austin P in your car. I was like, Lord Jesus, don't wreck my car. But they wrecked it. I'm pretty sure it was some little young fools. But y'all, so we went to the spot where they said the car was at, and we didn't see it. So I'm like, they probably told my car by now. Let's go check the police impound lot. So y'all, I kid you not, when we pull in, I see it's dark outside, so I can't like see everything detail for detail. But when we pulled in, it was a tow truck that had just pulled in maybe a couple minutes before us. It was still sitting in the front of the lot or whatever, and it was facing it was facing the back. Like the car was, we could see the back of the car. The back of the car was facing us. So I was looking, like it wasn't no tags or nothing on there though. So, but I looked when we pulled in. I said, they got my car on the truck right there. I said, that's my car. I said, I ain't even got to see it up close. I know for a fact that's my car. You know, you just know your car when you see it. Like, I'm like, that's my car. I know for a fact that's my car. So, y'all, we get out the car. We go in the inside of the police. When I tell y'all, Memphis City employees so fucking lazy. Like, they are so lazy, bro. So, we get out the car, go inside or whatever. They ask me, I give them all my information, my name, all this, all that, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I was asking the lady, like, you know, is it a way that we can go see? So I was asking the lady, is it a way that I can go right there, right now, and go see, like, if that's my car for sure? Even though I knew in my head that it was my car, I still wanted to go see it to confirm that that's my car for sure. Because, of course, when I gave her the numbers and everything like that, they didn't have it in their system at that moment, so she couldn't tell me for sure if they had my car or not, which is why I asked her, can I just walk right here and go see if that's my car? She's like, no, you gotta wait until so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. So, y'all, we wait until they get the car off the tow truck and go park it and go do all of this and all of that. And then they let me back there to go see the car. So I go back there to go see the car, and y'all, the front was messed up. The car wasn't messed up too bad. Everybody was telling me, like, you lucky, you got lucky, you got lucky. I don't know what y'all definition of lucky is, but that's not my definition of lucky, because I had only had the car for 6 freaking months, and I always thought, like, if the car was gonna be wrecked, that I was gonna be the one to wreck it and mess it up. But it didn't even happen like that. So everybody was like, you lucky, it's not even bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. So that's other people's definition of lucky, but that ain't my definition of lucky. So I had just got the car 6 months prior. When I first got the car, they wasn't stealing the cars like that. Like, over the summer, I had got my car in February or March. February or March is when I got my car. But they wasn't even stealing them like that back then. They started stealing them cars real bad during the summer months. That's when they started getting popular, and all the TikTok videos and YouTube videos telling them how to start the car without a key was surfacing the internet or whatever, and it was getting real popular. And then that's when the Kia Boys came about and all that, blah, 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 blah. So when I first got the car, it wasn't even a hot commodity car for people to be stealing. But then people started stealing the cars that following summer, and I just got gat. That's all I can say is I got gat. But I didn't let it make me mad. I didn't do anything like everybody was like, I don't know how you're not mad. Like, I wasn't mad at my car being stolen. I just wasn't mad. Like, I couldn't let it get to me. Like, 2022 went so good for me that my car being stolen and wrecked didn't even make me mad. Like, I had so many wins in 2022 alone, and I just felt like, why let this one bad thing define my year or just put me back in a space that I didn't want to be in mentally? Because, y'all, when I say I worked so hard for that car, I worked so freaking hard for that car for so long. You know, I dealt with spending over $1,000 a month on Uber and Lyft. You know, I'm working my job and I'm feeling like, you know, I'm working for nothing, because every time I get paid, all of my money is going to Uber and Lyft, so I can't even save money to even get a car. But I stuck it out. I worked hard. Y'all had so many obstacles to get around to get the freaking car. So I went through so much to get that car. That's the only part that really hurt me. It kind of crushed my spirit a little bit, because I worked so hard to get this car just for this to happen. So it was kind of like a slap in the face a little bit. But I still didn't let that bring me down or anything like that, because I still was in a better place than what I was in before I had the car. So I'm just like, I ain't gonna let that bring me down. I'm not gonna let that make me mad, because I promise y'all, New Year last year, so when 2022 first came, January 2022, y'all, I prayed for the Lord to remove, you know, all the anger, all the hurt, like remove all of that out of my spirit, y'all. When I tell y'all, I can't name one time in 2022 that I was really just angry about something or mad about something. Like, the year went that good for me. Like, literally, I promise y'all, the year went that good for me. But so I didn't let that car situation make me mad or bring me down or anything like that. It was my car that was on a tow truck or whatever. We go look at it, and thankfully there wasn't anything mechanically wrong with the car, except for the radiator support was bent into the radiator. They hit a pole. So when they hit the front of the pole, it bent the bumper, the frame in the front, and everything like that. And the radiator support had bent into the radiator. So that was really the only part of the car that had to get fixed, was the front. So thankfully it was mostly cosmetic work that had to be done. And thank God that I had people in my corner to get that done for me. Like, I didn't have to pay a dime to get my car. Literally, I didn't have to pay a dime to get my car fixed. If I was to come out of pocket, you know, I was gonna come out of pocket around $3,000 at the most to get my car fixed. But thankfully, y'all, I had somebody in my corner to really help me and get that done for me. Like, I didn't have to worry about anything as far as getting my car fixed, y'all. Like, I didn't have to worry about anything. All I had to do was wait on the text message or the call to say my car was ready for pickup. Literally, I didn't have to pay for anything. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do nothing but go get my car when it was done. And I am so thankful for that, y'all. I'm so thankful for that. Like, because I really didn't have the money to get it done. Like, I just didn't. And then all of the money that I did have at that moment, it went to Uber and Lyft for like a month. I think I went like a month without my car, or 3 weeks. Like it was between 3 weeks. It was either 3 weeks or 4 weeks I went without my car. I can't remember. Probably like 3 weeks. It wasn't like super long time, but it was between 2 to 4 weeks that I went without my car. I can't remember exactly. But I had to, you know, pay for Uber and Lyft to get back and forth to work and everything like that. Still had to pay all of my other bills, rent, light, water, gas, and all that stuff, whatever. So it was just no way for me to be able to save money to get my car fixed. Wow. Like, saving money is a luxury. People don't realize that saving money is a freaking luxury. Like, if you can save money, you're living good. Like, if you don't live under your own roof and pay your own bills, you have no reason not to save money. Saving money isn't a luxury for you. If you live under somebody else's roof and you don't pay bills, it isn't a luxury. But if you live by yourself, you pay your bills and everything, like you do everything by yourself, then saving money is definitely a luxury for you if you can do that. Like, don't take advantage of that. So within the first 24 hours of my car being stolen, it was wrecked. I found out where it was and everything like that. I wasn't able to get it off of the impound lot though, right then and there, because it was dark at night. And then, you know, you have to pay a tow truck to come get the car, tell them where to tow it to, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I literally had to worry about nothing. Like, she paid for my car to get towed. She handled getting it fixed and everything like that. Like, when I say I'm so thankful for this lady, y'all, I'm so thankful, for real. So I didn't have much to really worry my pretty little head about. All I had to do was stay focused, go to work, make my money, and that's that. My detective on the case didn't even call me until 2 days later, y'all. 2 days later. At this point, baby, I already know where my car at. I already know I know everything at this point. I don't need y'all to find out nothing. Facebook did the job for me. That's why I be telling people, when people post certain things on Facebook and I see people saying, why would you tell Facebook, like, call the police, do this, do that? Baby, social media gets stuff done before police. Social media get anything done before law enforcement. Where y'all think law enforcement getting all their information from? Social media, probably. But they get stuff done. Social media gets stuff done with a quickness. So if you need anything done, anything gets stolen, your car gets stolen, anything like that, post it on social media. I promise y'all, you'll get some leads. If not, get your case solved, because my case was definitely solved on social media. Only thing is, I don't know who did it. Like, I wish I knew who did. No, I'm not gonna say I wish I knew who did it, because I probably would. I ain't gonna say that. But I just don't know who did it, and I really don't care who did it anymore. I used to care about who did it, but now I don't care who did it, because I have my car back, and I'm thankful for that. And that's all I can really ask for. So that is the end of this video, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you have not watched my first video already, stop what you're doing right now and go watch that video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so that you can get post notifications every single time I post. You will be alert. Stay tuned for the next video, because I'm gonna be real consistent with this. I'm gonna post a banger after banger after banger after banger after banger, for real. So y'all, thank y'all for watching this video, and until next time. Oh, and y'all, I need y'all to come up with a name for my supporters. Like, come up with a name for my YouTube subscribers. I need a name for y'all, so I don't just be like, hey y'all. I can say, hey, whatever y'all name is when I come to the video. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need a name for my subscribers and my supporters, for real, so we can establish this bond, because I want us to be like this, for real. Make sure y'all go follow my social medias and everything like that, and I will see y'all in the next video.